Hello, and welcome to the Adventure Archive. My name is Ryan, and I'll be your dungeon master tonight as we continue our adventures in the Dark Kingdoms. With me, as always, we have Matt as Victor of the Calder, the human death cleric. Jess, our Elfmark Seraphate sorceress, Dariana Bloodright, will be absent this evening, but she will be Jaegered, I guess we could say, by Sylvester, who has plenty of experience with sorcerers. Jason is Cut of the Faceless, the Derrickul Rogue Duelist. Cam is Corin Fleshrend, the Derrickul Battlemaster Fighter. And then Eric as Sylvester, the Dhampir Warlock with the Spine Devil familiar Annie. The Dark Kingdoms takes place in the Midgard setting, which is published by Kobold Press, so you will notice some of the differences in some of the races, classes, and features and whatnot. If you have any questions, just drop them in chat. And please be aware this is an evil campaign containing evil-aligned characters in a dark fantasy setting, and as such, may not be suitable for some audiences. Graphic descriptions of gore, murder, mutilation, and torture are fairly common. So, sausage party tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of party.
Woo-woo. There we go. Get some sausage in the chat.
Yeah, we need a
13 for
sausage emote now.
Plenty. Whenever Jess is gone.
A lot of meat.
A lot of meat. We used to have a little bit more equal thing, but as such, it is not.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, also, I need to do a. Someone remind me. Let me do a post-it note. I need to add one of those like every 10-minute commands for Eric's shot that we have a community challenge for, where Eric will be running a 1 to 2-ish shot of Gamma World. It looks like we are currently at
where do you see it anyway? Where do you see the challenge?
Oh, if you hit your XP in the bottom left.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yeah, so we are currently at, what are we at? It's a 7%.
And we're not allowed to donate
total,
right? That's the
not?
agreement. Because I got 108,000 experience points.
You could throw 1,000 in. You could do half.
All right, I'll do.
Yeah, so we're at 11,000 out of 150,000. So once that's done, then we will have Eric start prepping Gamma World. And I think the plan as of right now is to also have him come on the Weekly Scroll podcast, and we'll dig through Gamma World 4E prior to going on, so people can see what character creation and stuff like that is. So we may have a 0 session on screen, or we may just do a read through of the rules and stuff like that on the Weekly Scroll. But that's coming up. Add challenge timer. Boom. Post-it note. Stick it with my other 80 post-it notes. There we go. What else do we have going on? Some of the stashes are really coming in.
Yeah.
Jason's. We're basically, I mean, if I trimmed it up a little bit, I'm back to normal at this point.
Yeah, getting close.
But Eric, yeah, you look,
Exactly.
you have like a beard again. It's
Eric's
crazy.
like all Eric, yeah.
Yeah, Matt, yours looks really good right now too.
I'm going chin beard.
Yeah.
I hear that's in.
It's in.
Yeah. So, and the reason we're doing that is for Movember, which is not just a fun thing to do. It's also an organization that provides supports for men with prostate cancers. Prostate cancer awareness is how it started, and then also other like kind of men's issues, like depression and stuff like that. Which means, and yes, we will then also do breast cancer when it comes around. So for those with boobs on the episode tonight, be ready for that. But yeah, so and for that, we will be having a charity stream where we will run Casket Lands, which is a Powered by the Apocalypse system written by Mary Anger. It is a Dust Bowl Western kind of post-apocalyptic game that some of us have run before. It was really, really fun. So we'll do that. So we're growing this sweet facial hair for our cowboy Western characters. So that is what's coming up, I think, soon. I can't think of anything else. It's kind of specifically like this month on the horizon for for what else?
December we got Matt's one shot.
Yeah. Next month we got a one shot run by Matt at the end of the month, which he is running because he died the most in Tomb of Mercy. So, and then after that, Eric is the only we'll say like original player on who is not run a game or one shot, because even Janelle is currently running our Mycelium Madness campaign on Mondays. So that is why we're going to be doing Gamma World once the community challenge goes through, and then see what's going to happen next after that. We'll have to just start cycling through again.
And I think the new Merkborg adventure is going to be on December 2nd. We'll see, but that's kind of what I'm aiming for.
We'll see. We'll chat about it a little bit as I keep looking through Victory Basic and see how far people get. It might take one extra week, but we'll see. We'll see how fast they die. Yeah. But yeah, just check us out tomorrow for the second episode of Victory Basic. We've had to take a little bit of time off for various reasons, but great chat with Sursa last week. So yeah, very excited to get back into that. I still have to come up with some stuff for the very end. I haven't fully decided on what's going to happen, but we'll see. I'll just randomly roll it. Perfect time in our chat. Hey, Steph.
Murder them all.
So yeah. So last week, I've been doing the recaps lately. Who wants to talk about what happened last week?
Matt.
You sure?
You're the note taker. You know better than anybody.
I'll try to keep it tight.
You got fucked up. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
I would say the team slowly died in a cave.
We got lured by this little I don't know what she is. Was she a Darrow lady?
She was a kobold.
Kobold, that's right.
A kobold.
And she's like, hey, come over here for reals.
Bitch.
It'll be great. And then we did. And then there's a fucking dragon that pops up. And
so the 2 cent Ryan version, we're in the dragon's graveyard. We're working kind of for Narasane, the last king. We're trying to get the staff of the underworld from Vandecool, from Gondecap, a dragon, to gain some of Narasane's enemies when we get to Vandecool. That Vandecool is where the ritual is scheduled. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about right.
So we were outside the cave taking a short rest because we had gotten fucked up by ropers the last time, and then this time we got just jacked because we saw this pile of gold. Did not kind of get lured into the gold, but then our sweet, smooth-talking man of many names, including Charlie the Yegg, I think was one of them, tried to sweet-talk the dragon, and then he incinerated us. I'll say a few times, like the breath weapon, and we learned that you want to be a rogue when the breath weapons come out.
Yeah, at least high enough level to have that.
He said, quote unquote, Sylvester said, "We're here to help," and then I'm pretty sure you gave them like a last chance to surrender, even.
Hey, I heard dragons were smart.
Yeah.
That's what I was
so now dragons.
We haven't met a dragon yet.
We haven't met yet, so we met with a skeletal.
I heard they were smart. Apparently,
it was a clatter of bones, a massive head, and they messed up John McGillicuddy. It was his last name.
John McGillicuddy.
And so it was a draconic visage. There was the breath of the visage, is what we kept saying. And then Corin finally put the skeleton dragon, whatever it is, to sleep, but he's pretty messed up, I'm sure. And Dariana is not looking well.
Mm-hmm. You can tell by her dead stare in the window here that she's.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric, you can put her makeup on, Eric, with the snap camera, go back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great, actually.
I've got mine.
Switch the lens back and forth.
You didn't make it though, did you?
Yeah, she's got it's called blood.
No, it's Daria. It's Jess's.
What's it? How do I say
it?
Magic Thistle, if you're in the chat, let us know what your lens is called. I can't remember.
I have it.
Warrior makeup or something? Maybe? I don't know.
You can also just search her. I'll send you. It's called War Paint.
War Paint.
Nice. Okay. You know that'll look good. Then you have to do one dad joke at least.
Yes.
Yes.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Man, that's hot.
Got to do the old back and forth. Yeah.
I will.
Boom.
Nice.
You solved our sausage problem.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Very
Need a
beautiful.
wig.
Oh.
Yeah, all my Halloween shit's out in my.
What is kind of awesome is that he's prettier as Sylvester.
I know you look pretty, boy.
Oh god. I think that was pretty much the summary. So we probably have a tough decision to make because we need a long rest, but probably this is not the place to do it. I guess.
That's entirely up to you. So as we get back into this, you are Corin. You had kind of slow, like action movie, like slow-mo walked while the flaming dragon bones were falling behind you down the hallway up a little bit. Victor, you, I believe, had put the finishing blows on this kobold wizard.
Yeah.
And
Is that a sausage
Dariana
joke?
had kind of, Dariana had kind of hidden away around a corner. But as of now, it is quiet for all of you. And what would you like to do?
I do need access to the token for Dariana.
You should have it.
So as things kind of start settling
Oh.
down,
I'm not able to move it.
I'm just gonna kind of start
How about
moving
now?
around this corner.
There we go.
Yeah, you got it.
Victor's gonna go ahead and cure wounds. Like he sees Dariana and they're kind of connected a little bit. He sees her pretty messed up. I think
Yeah,
he
and
sees
she came limping up.
And so what he does first is he hands her. He's got a potion of healing from the bag of holding, and he hands her that. And that should give her 10. I'll take that off of my inventory. And then let's go ahead and roll. I have some third level. And we'll go third level. Sure. Here we go. So like 20. So she'll have plus 20 hit points between the potion and the cure wounds.
You'll probably have to just control her HP on her token instead of on the sheet, because I don't think you're going to be able to actually hit like rest and stuff on the sheet. It's just a view only situation.
I can. I'm just gonna keep a sticky.
Takes that away. Do you look?
So what is
reliable?
that?
That gets up to like 26 hit points.
26 plus. Was it just a regular potion of healing?
It is a regular, yeah.
So 36. So she's got 36 hit points. So I believe that still keeps her less than half. Yeah, she got fucked up.
I think, Corin, correct me if I'm wrong, but you did not do well either.
Yeah, Corin got fucked up. See, Corin felt pretty triumphant killing that dragon. Then he comes to a standstill, sees he's dead, and then realizes he's pretty much nothing but cinders. His entire body is just pretty well charred. What little undead flesh is left is crispy. So he's gonna put his hands on knees and catch a second wind.
When Victor sees put his hands on his knees, he's gonna kind of realize how messed up he is. He's gonna put the same cure wounds that he put on Dariana, because he knows that our guy is gonna be up front in the business. Here we go.
You're gonna get some front business. That's what he said.
Front business. Here we go. Let's go a little higher. There we go. Okay. So 19 more.
All right.
Take that off my spell list.
So while this is going on, I would like to just peek around this corner and start heading down to where Corin is and take a look at what's left of this dragon thing. Is it just bones everywhere?
Yeah, when you get there, all you see is just these somewhat charred bones, just a mass pile of them laying on the ground.
Okay.
So all.
Hmm. And beyond here, the corridor just kind of curves off in the darkness.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna
We
have.
should probably. Go ahead.
What were we gonna say? We should
Uh,
probably. I like
Uh,
suggestions.
we should probably search the body of that fancy lizard.
It's not a bad idea. There's also the room that had all the gold.
Where is she?
If you want,
She escaped
Sylvester.
me.
She's right here in the hallway, Cutter.
Ah, okay.
I believe once we've done searching her, if you'll give me 1 minute, we could use her perhaps instead of throwing the piece of meat down the hallway. I could.
You don't
animate
like
her.
my method, do you?
It's delicious, but we could need meat later, and we have her walk ahead, find traps for us, perhaps. Seems like a good use of her.
Or I could cut her head off and tie it to a rope and do the same thing with it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start searching her, actually.
Yeah, when you search her, you don't find a whole lot. Mostly just some weird spell components, bits and pieces of rat tails and copper wire and things like that. She did have this kind of draconic headdress and little draconic, kind of belt piece, kind of chest belt piece, and not much more than that.
Okay.
Huh.
I want to send Annie into the room that had all the gold. Kind
Okay.
of flying above it. Looking to see what she can see. Is it all just gold on the floor, or does she see other items, or
What she sees when she goes in is what appears to be a pile of gold coins, and then kind of at the top of the pile, a little bit underneath some of the coins, it's just this glow emanating from it.
okay? So from a distance, I think what I'm going to do is have Dariana right behind me cast a little mage hand. I'm gonna have Annie back up a tiny bit, kind of scatter the gold that's on top there to see what's causing the glow.
Okay. As the mage hand kind of just swipes off the first couple pieces, there seems to be, from your distance, it seems to just be a coin on top that just has a glow to it.
So I will look through Annie's eyes, have her fly over and get a better look. Does it still just look like a really glowy coin?
It looks like a really glowy coin.
Sus.
Yes.
Sus indeed.
We don't. I mean, we're supposedly in a dragon's lair, but I know there was a few kobolds that were still alive. Correct?
Correct.
That you saw.
And yeah, dude.
And a lot of traps, which is why I don't trust this coin necessarily. I'll let everybody else know kind of what's coming. But does everything in there appear to be just gold coins? Or is there any other type of treasure mixed in, or?
From what she can see, it appears to just be a pile of gold coins. Like a pretty large, I mean, you can see,
Right.
kind of the area and the glow and things like that. That's what pretty representative map.
But we don't see a staff, Eric.
You see nothing. Annie does
Yeah,
not see a staff, no.
It's more or less what I was looking for. I just don't trust that coin.
Dariana could probably pick it up with Mage if it is just a coin.
Right. We'll probably do that, but we're going to back up a little bit first. What's her range on Mage Hand? 10.
30 feet, isn't it?
30 feet.
Okay.
At least.
Don't forget, I mean, these are tight spaces. You're only not even 15 feet from the coin.
But it has to be able to see, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So maybe
you need to be able to see what you want to pick up.
You go way down here.
that's what I was thinking, down there.
Oh,
And then I'm going to put
it's
Annie
glowing.
in front of her. And I'll go ahead because she's still worse off than me. I'll go behind. And then from there, I'll let everybody else know. I'm going to pick up that coin. There's been a lot of traps here, so I'm just being ultra paranoid. And go ahead and Mage Hand that coin up.
A gold dragon emerges.
Right.
Yeah, just right. The bones just come out of the ground. So as the Mage Hand reaches out and picks up the coin, there's almost a little resistance to it. And then the coin comes away from the pile. And as it does, from where you are, you just start to hear this rumbling. And then you see this column of stone smash in across the gold pile. This massive, all the way to the ceiling, just tip over, smash into the pile. And then another one smash into the pile. And then yet another one smash down into the pile, scattering across the ground, before yet a fourth one comes in from the other corner of this kind of space, smashes down, scattering the coins everywhere. There's this massive rumble, this dust that just billows out, covering all of you before it settles down onto the ground.
Awesome.
Some of the coins got just shot out everywhere. Some of them actually fell right in front of you all.
You muted there.
So does the bring the hand out into the hall with the coin to maybe about here?
Okay.
And is anything else happening other than what happened already?
No, nothing else happens. And actually, as the coin starts getting closer to you, you kind of catch a glimpse of, from the light emanating off of it, these wires attached to the coin. These very thin wires.
Does the coin still glow more than the rest?
It does, in fact, still glow.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go up to the coin.
Okay.
And take a closer look.
Okay. It appears to be glowing. It is the brightness of a torch almost. When you're really close to it, it seems to almost be flickering like a flame, really, really up close to it. But if you touch it, there's no heat or anything like that. But as you get really close to this golden coin, you see some of the gold flaking off of it.
It's Christmas candy.
You guys are chocolate
Yeah.
underneath?
Yeah, underneath is chocolate.
Awesome. A chocolate feeling?
What you see underneath it appears to just be copper.
So some of the other gold that's kicked out of the room, I'm going to pick some of those up.
Yeah, they're all very scuffed and dust coated at this point. But when you pick it up and kind of rub it in your hands, the gold comes off in your hands, and it's just a copper coin.
Cobalt.
Yep. All right. Okay. We'll just drop it.
If you recall, when you were talking to the wizard and she told you to come around, she said, "Trust me, don't go through that room."
Wow.
She did also tell us
I'm not gonna
that
say I
it'll
trust her.
it'll be great. Let's hang out.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Falling columns, dragon. I don't know. All right.
I mean, copper coins are still copper
So-
coins if you
Yeah.
want copper coins.
Yeah.
Maybe on the way out, that's a
Bag of
lot
holding.
of copper.
Do we still not hear anything? Like other
Once
than-
the
like, once
rumbling
dust settled?
stops and the dust settles, you hear nothing but the sounds of the cave, the cavey sounds, as it were. That's what you hear.
Okay. I'm gonna not very strong. Yeah, I'm gonna run down and to this dead kobold here. And I want to drag him up to here.
Okay.
And there was a couple other dead ones around, weren't there?
There's the dead ropers, but most of them we injured and they like ran off.
Okay.
Yeah, I really, you guys have only killed one kobold.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Plus the
So
shaman.
we killed the shaman.
Yeah.
The roper.
The wizard, shaman, whatever they were.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, what now?
Right. If there's still a dragon, we've got to rest up and have a chance. I think.
Well, I can keep watch. Have a rest.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I've done some damage. I don't know if they'll be liable to come looking for us.
Well, if they worship this dragon that we just killed,
So
Vengeance is always on the table.
It's a dragon.
not as much, but who knows
But
what else? is down
Clearly,
there.
we are a formidable force. We have failed this beast. So
Yes.
maybe they're cowering in the shadows.
Perhaps. But there's other things here than the kobolds. Obviously, the ropers that aren't as intelligent and know to fear. But a rest is not a bad idea.
We'll stay out of the tall ceiling area.
So, who's going to watch first?
I'm always watching.
Hmm.
And Victor will
At disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage, but
I'll take second, and I'll put Annie on watch as well.
I also have like a crazy perception, so it's not too bad.
Do we want to rest here? Or
I was gonna
do
say,
we wanna
let's
rest
find
outside?
a better spot.
because the last time
There's
we
a
did
lot of
the
ways to
short-
get at us here.
Yeah.
Victor, what's behind you?
I know it is corridor. I cannot see much further.
Oh, your
I think
guys'
you guys are
spells
only
wearing off, right?
yeah. It would take you less than 50 feet to get out as well. I just want you guys to be
Yeah.
aware of where you're.
I mean, I think why don't we just bounce to where we took the short rest? Do that real quick,
Bouncing.
because we know the path that we can go because we've triggered every trap.
You have
Pretty
triggered
much.
a lot of traps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 traps so far.
We've triggered every trap so far.
But I'm just saying, like, if the like, I'm more scared, kind of like in those areas where Cutter was, kind of like south of there.
Totally
we
on
were
purpose.
hiding from the breath because we haven't.
That
picked
way,
it
when
yet.
we leave, we don't have to. If we have to run out, we don't have to worry about a trap.
Yeah.
So once we're outside like the mouth of this like tight cavern area, like what does this open out into?
It opens out into we'll just say you guys are kind of over here off the We'll say that's outside of the cave entrance, off the edge of the map. This opens out into. Let's move this back out too. It opens back into that long corridor that you guys walked in to get here. You know, past the Yellow River. It was once you got past oh my gosh, what is the name of Fletlock? Once you get past there, and past the kind of entrance towards the Yellow Sea, you spent a couple days travel across this Yellow River where the guards were over that bridge, and it was pretty much one straight shot in a corridor down towards the Dragon's Graveyard here.
Not really anywhere to take cover or, short of walking really far away.
Maybe there are some things in the side, some places where other people have traveled to, but no, you're just outside of what appears to be this large cave mouth, and that's about it. But you can see, decently far and, towards the cave mouth and towards back. So if you had people watching both ways, it'd be hard for something to sneak up on you from a distance beyond, 60 feet, since that's what your dark vision goes out to.
Well, are we all cozy then?
Cozy enough.
And we'll have to do the ritual.
Oh
well.
yeah, Corin, he also gets to do
Excited
the Derrickwill meditation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Does he have to? Does it have to be the whole team?
No.
No, you're.
You don't have to sleep. You
You
Yeah.
get the benefit of a full rest. Yeah.
Oh, that I thought you were talking about the.
No,
the,
not the toe hands
Yeah.
holding
Yeah.
toes
Yes.
thing. Not that.
So
You're
go
lucky
ahead,
enough to not have to be.
I'll leave Annie on watch as well. And
Corin, I advise you do not
Ariana
watch.
and Victor are gonna rest.
Okay.
Right.
So you are able to take your rests now. For those that are resting, that don't need to fully rest, are you gonna do your trance at the same time? Are you gonna overlap with more hours of kind of awareness at either end of it, so there's just a space in the middle that's disadvantaged, or you guys gonna trade off in that time, or what is your overall plan?
Yeah, I think because Cutter's in better condition, he'd probably stay up first, and I'd go into the trance, and then, around middle of the long rest. Because I guess we can't both. We'd have to have some overlap, right?
It's smart.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be some overlap where you're both aware but at disadvantage.
Yeah.
If you read on the Derrickwill trance, basically you don't actually need to sleep per se, but you do kind of wind down and kind of regain some energy, and you're aware of your surroundings but not fully. So you get perception checks at disadvantage mechanically to be aware of what's happening. So if some of the others would like to be up at that time, you totally can. It's just whatever you guys want to do as far as your watches.
Right. So I can be up for a little bit. I've got Annie that can be up as well.
Victor would definitely like to stand one of the watches. when
Okay.
needed.
So basically you're going to do Annie and Cutter in the beginning, with full awareness, then Sylvester and Victor kind of in the middle when the two Derrickvilles are kind of overlapping their less awareness, and then Corin with the awareness there at the end, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why doesn't everybody roll me a perception check?
Okay. Just straight or disadvantaged?
Disadvantaged for the Deracools.
Okay. Oh man, 31 and 24. What shit?
I'm in investigation. I'm in investigation.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. My disadvantage is kind of like, I mean, it's a plus 11, so.
Yeah. And then so Victor, you got a 6.
Too busy praying.
Yeah.
Victor.
Too busy. You're gonna need it.
Get your head out of Victor's asshole.
What we're doing watch at the same time. I got an 18.
Yeah. So a number of you guys, so the two Daracool, and what did you get, Corn? 12? The two Daracool are kind of in their, they're winded down partial awareness. The other two of you are up. Daryana is super messed up, so I assume she's basically just getting an extra long rest to kind of sleep through the evening.
Yeah.
So at one point, you guys can still see the cave mouth. Some of you, especially Sylvester and Cutter, you've been doing this a long time. You have this kind of awareness, especially from when you were a hunter. You always had to keep your, kind of one eye open even when you were sleeping. You, from down the hall, hear just a little bit of scratching. The rest of you don't really notice it. But as you peek down towards the cave mouth, you actually see these shapes kind of peek out from the cave mouth a little bit, just kind of looking down the corridor towards you.
Are they small? Or
They appear to be relatively short, yeah. You just see these numerous shapes kind of what appears to be poking out, looking down the corridor.
So I'm just gonna, how far away about?
How far did you go from the cave? It has to be at least, at least you have to be within 60 feet of the cave mouth, I guess,
true.
unless you went farther.
No, I mean, I don't know how far we went as a group. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out one of my daggers and then point at them and then put it to my neck like this.
Gotcha. Yeah, as soon as you do that, all the shapes just kind of like disappear back into the darkness. And then you don't really hear anything else. You just hear the sounds of the underground. And hours pass until you've all received your long rests. You've all got the benefit of those things. You can hit the long rest button if you would like. So all of you have all your spells back. You have all of your abilities. You have all of the benefits of a long rest. So cool. Daryana gets to go back up to her 93. Not the squishiest in the crew. That would be Sylvester.
Yeah, I was gonna say 93. I mean, I'm only at 95, so.
Yeah, I'm
You're
back.
At 94.
I'm
Corn
back.
is now your tank at 121.
Yeah.
Victor coming in with 107.
Nice.
So, but your cleric is your second beefiest boy in the crew. So, yeah, you guys aren't necessarily
no
so much beef
stacked. Yeah,
a lot of meat.
So
there's a lot of meat.
It is a sausage party.
It is.
Cut that. Did you see something?
I did. Little ones spying on us. But I sent them a message and they skittered away like the cowards they are.
Do you think we will be able to avoid their traps this time?
That I do not know. I could only assume they can rearm them or create new ones. These caves were built by them for them, so
True. Interesting.
we should keep an eye out.
And then, can we just assume that we've done the ritual?
No, talk us through it.
Because Dariana's the one that normally.
Oh yeah, she normally does.
Yeah, Dariana's missing out on the toe ritual.
The hot toe
Oh,
action.
man. Hot toe
That's what you
action.
get for not being here. You miss out on that hot toe action.
Yeah. Touch the toe
Um,
tips.
Just the tips. um,
And then I think what Victor would probably do two things. Like after that, would be to kind of help Eric out, like put a death ward on Dariana, and give her the blood armor again. Like kind of put his hand out, the dagger, and let her.
Yeah,
do it.
she'll definitely take it. Cut you from the blood on.
Okay.
How long's that last?
So, I don't know about the blood armor. I know the death ward will last 8 hours.
I'll look up.
you could look at her character sheet to see the blood armor.
Yep.
I'll slap it up in there for you.
And anyone can actually look at all of our character sheets if you check out our website, theadventurearchive.net.
Oh, they're all embedded there? I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah. If you go to
I'm gonna
go to the
check it
main
out
page
right
and then
now.
hit. If you go to the main page and hit the Dark Kingdoms right there on the front, you'll get all of the episodes, and then you'll get breakdowns of all the characters. We need to add a Corin section to here. But if you click on the names of the character, you'll go directly to the character sheet. Also, from the D&D Beyond overlay, you can also just click on a character, and it'll give you a small version of their character sheet. But then you can also click on, if you click on it or view character sheet, you'll get it directly from the overlay as well.
Cool.
Yeah. So anyone can see any of our characters' character sheets anytime you like. So, homies.
We
All
definitely
right.
don't want.
Let's go back in and watch for traps.
Again. All right, so I'm going to lead the way again. Keeping an
Let's go.
eye out.
Look out for bells, perhaps.
What?
Wasn't the first time in? We had many bells drop on us. Yes.
For whom the bells dong.
Yeah.
I imagine we probably hit a wire or something.
So
Lots of wires you guys are missing out on.
Yeah, I know. So as I approached the entrance, and that's where I saw the two shapes, right? From the entrance, presumably. Okay.
Oh, you saw multiple, like when you were resting.
Oh, okay. They're
Yeah,
popping
you
out
saw
from
a
everywhere.
bunch of things peeking out, just kind of
Okay.
around both sides of the cave mouth, just peeking down the corridor.
Okay. Never mind then. I guess I want to sort of inspect the ground and see if there's any new traffic or if it's just kind of like, random trails and prints.
Sure, yeah, no, when you compared to how you previously saw, what you previously saw, there's definitely more traffic. First of all, your guys' traffic now in and out of this cave multiple times, but over top of that, definitely a lot of small tracks leading over what was previously there.
All right.
Victor, kind of as we're walking along, he's gonna, since it was bell traps in the beginning, he'll have Toll the Dead readied. If he sees the kobolds, like he's kind of done them, like he knows they're jackasses.
And I'm gonna turn around.
Are they jackasses or are you jackasses? Because you did kind of
true.
come into their home,
That is true.
fucking around. Didn't even try to say hi until,
Not very hospitable.
Until we'd
Right.
already killed one.
I tried. The door was open.
Well,
Hey, man.
yeah.
As soon as I saw somebody, I tried to talk.
Yeah, it's not like they opened the
I
door and
was-
said, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah, their party favors weren't.
There were no
very nice.
Varja with her bat
Right.
shit.
they were not batshit.
No. So I'm gonna
We're gonna-
turn around when we get to the mouth of the cave, the entrance, and just say, "Well, are we going to where the dragon was, or to the east?"
Which way do most of the footprints go?
I think everywhere. Yeah, there is no tracking these prints.
Okay. Yo in the lead.
The path east is more straightforward. It could make our retreat a little easier.
All right, maybe find an end to this side. All right, so I'm gonna proceed to the east and just kind of keep looking for things. Out of the ordinary. Wires, bells in the ceiling, tall ceilings where ropers may be dwelling.
Yeah, you know, as a
etc.
DM, it's been a long time since I ran ropers, and I forgot how beefy those guys
Dude,
are.
I know.
They are not dark mantles, I'll tell you that.
And the way they drag you up is awesome.
Yeah,
That
they
was so
destroyed,
Yeah, those are fun.
destroyed
I've
us.
never
those
fought
are-
one. Yeah, that's
Those
great.
are really fun. So as you go down this corridor, you run into something else I don't think I've ever run. Gelatinous cube. You feel all squishy inside. You dead. This would be a perfect place for like a
Yeah.
long gelatinous cube. What's funny is
Gelatinous
Tube.
we'll talk
tube?
about this at one
Tube,
point,
yeah.
but a gelatinous tube. You guys did at one point, and we'll talk about it maybe, whenever we end the Dark Kingdoms. There was a gelatinous cube floating around somewhere that you guys never found. So
Oh.
congratulations, you're alive.
Interesting.
So, what are you doing? Don't forget your tokens are where you are once
Yeah.
you enter back into this
So
cave.
I'm moving down the eastern corridor, like I said, just keeping an eye out, moving very slowly, carefully, looking around for anything out of place or suspect. Sus.
Gotcha. So roll an investigation.
All right, here we go, guys. Are you ready for more bells?
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Well,
There we
hot
go.
damn. I'll take that. 19.
Cutter.
You, as you're by eastern corridor, you mean you're heading down this direction?
Correct.
My
yeah,
investigation way better than the rugs.
Well, because
Because
it's
his
usually
perception is a million.
Yeah, my perception's
Perception's
what's
really high.
crazy.
But here's the thing: is you could have gone either way with that. Character creation.
Yeah, but I feel like perception, I think that the class of the rogue seems like it's built more for perception than intelligence.
I will say I've been pretty consistent that if you go into a big space, basically I'll let you do perception to kind of perceive everything. But if you're specifically looking for something, I do investigation. That's just how I.
Well, it'll make it more
It's just how
interesting,
it
I
works.
guess. Well, it'll be more about the luck of the roll. So just tell me when.
instead of the plus what do you got to
Well,
perception?
I can't get below a 10, first of all.
Right.
It's a
You
10
can't get
and
below
then
a 10.
plus 11 on top of that. So like the lowest I can
So
get is a
your
21.
minimum perception roll is a 21.
Yeah.
So unless something is invisible, you literally cannot fail. So we will definitely go with investigation.
Okay.
Because 5e is broken. So as you are making your way down this corridor, you don't see any traps, and you feel like you're looking really hard this time, and you are now getting more of a sense of how these trapsmith kobolds work.
Okay.
Most of them aren't magic except for that one weird one that you guys stepped on, that rune. Other than that, it's mostly been wires or a lot of wires. I think it was a tripwire that tripped the acid that poured on Sylvester. It was a tripwire that tripped the bells. It was a tripwire in the gold coin space. So you're really looking for wires, and you don't see any.
Okay. So I'm going to keep progressing forward and then just doing the same thing. So whenever you need another roll, let me know.
Yeah, as you come around the corner, you actually hear a little bit of skittering. A kind of receding footprints, if you will.
Okay. So I'll turn back to Corin and just say, oh, do I actually see it?
Yeah, and then it's like turning a corner as you come up.
Okay.
And then I have to like re-hide everything, I guess, huh?
What do you mean?
That you guys can see so much.
Oh,
of the cave.
yeah. That's why you need
One
dynamic
sneaky
light.
boys. Listen,
I know.
I used the dynamic lighting for Victory Basic, and it was fun, but fucking time consuming.
Yeah.
Do you see this right now? All
Yep.
of these corridors? Can you
Yep.
imagine putting dynamic lighting on all of this?
Yep.
What a pain in the dick. Yeah, but I should. But I won't. Stop coming in and out of the cave.
Yeah,
Progress.
looks like we just gotta follow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Looks
For
like
the
you just gotta follow. So you see, kind of heading up, you see what appears to be, maybe something that splits off to the right, maybe something that splits off a little bit farther, and even something to the left that looks like maybe where you wrapped around previously.
Okay. Well, welcoming party is still here. And I'm going to keep moving forward to this intersection. And peeking around this corner to my right.
Okay. When you peek around the corner to your right, you see this space. You see this corridor comes down. There's another one that goes up. And it looks like it also kind of wraps around, and there's another space that goes up the far end of it as well.
Okay. So I'm just going to move down here. Again, still, like I said, moving carefully, keeping an eye out near my feet for any kind of wires. The floor for any kind of runes. And the ceiling for when it gets much higher. Because that
Gotcha.
really screwed me. So I'm paying particularly close attention to that. And then once I get to this area here. Oh, I saw those fly away.
And I can't have them just like skitter into areas that you can see.
Yeah.
But you do, in fact, hear some footsteps kind of receding away from you again.
Okay.
They seem to be much more much less. They're not coming after you anymore, is what it appears to you.
Okay.
They appear to be much more afraid of what of your approach than they previously were. Not really popping out, not really doing much else.
Okay. So I'm gonna head up through here, I guess. Squeeze through this narrow area. Oh yes,
Gotcha.
Alt. And I guess in the distance I see looks like the dragon bones ahead, huh?
Yeah, you're kind of in a straight shot. You recognize this is kind of the area where you were kind of trying to drag that kobold wizard down previously.
Okay. All right. So I think as I start going this way, I'll have a little bit more of a relaxed gait because it feels familiar. And yeah, just move up here. So I walk up to kind of just this pile of bones and then turn back around and say, well, we're where we started again.
Is the corpse of the kobold wizard still there?
It is.
Roll it.
They would have drug it away. Why don't you roll odd or even? Savaris.
What do you want?
Even.
He's calling it after. He's like, I want even.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck. I thought you wanted me to fucking roll. I don't know.
Evil.
All right, let's do it again. I'm calling
All right,
even.
what? You're calling even. Roll a D2.
Yeah,
if D2 is
baby.
there, D1, they drag it
Dice don't
away.
lie.
There you go.
All right.
The corpse is, in fact, still there. Yeah, I guess they had not decided to drag the body away yet. Maybe they fear it. Maybe they fear that area. Or maybe they just decided to leave it. Maybe it's trapped.
Victor, you mentioned you had perhaps a bit of a trick that could help us out.
If you are interested, yes, we could put both kobolds or just one to work for us. Is this something you think would be helpful? Because you guys are the Derrickle, right? Like,
Yeah.
I guess we're cool with that. Okay. So Victor pulls out a tiny drop of blood. He takes a little piece piece of flesh off of the shaman, and then reaches into his little pouch, gets a pinch of old bone dust from the Ruthenian plain, and then kind of starts doing a little chant in Korean, which I'm guessing like nobody else speaks. And then for a minute, he kind of gets a little bit like wavering back and forth, and then you can kind of feel like a black energy come in, and then kind of like the swirls that you kind of see normally, like when his horses go out or when his Ruthenian Warhammer goes out, those same kind of black energy circles around this humanoid creature. And I've chosen this corpse of a small humanoid. It's going to create an undead servant for us. It's going to imbue the target with a foul mimicry of life, raising it as an undead creature in 1 minute. The target will become a zombie for us, and then we'll be able to use it. On each of my turns, I can use a bonus to mentally command it. We can keep it within 60 feet of us. And then basically, it just can like take actions on its turn.
What all is it the actions it took in life? Why don't you cast it? Why don't you throw it up into the VTT?
There we go.
And I'm going to actually just give you... Yeah, I'm going to give you access to the, or at least the ability to... Victor. Okay.
Last time we did this, we were in the treehouse, that crazy treehouse in the Margrave.
Yeah, that was a good time. That's when you first met Sylvester.
Yeah, yes.
The spell creates an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones, blah, blah, blah.
So I have the zombie
bones.
stats right here. So for the zombie
if you could do huge or whatever. Oh, so it's just zombie stats. So it can't take any actions it took in life or anything.
Yeah, right. Correct. So it's,
how many hit points does it have?
She's got 22 hit points, armor class 8. Speed is down to 20. This is weird. She's stronger probably than in real life. She's got +1 to strength now. But Dex -2. Okay.
All right, so you have the stats. So you have control of the character. You can control its health, which is the red bar.
And then her attack.
You know what? Why don't we actually switch that up? We'll give you health on the green bar.
There we go.
And then, so you have access to that visual field now.
And she's got a strange thing. Like, if the zombie goes to 0 hit points, she makes a con save.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. And so you should see, do you see that green bar now?
I do. Perfect.
So that is the zombie health, and you have brought back to life this kind of, I think you thunked it on the head with your the Ruthenian Warhammer, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So her skull is kind of crushed in a little bit, kind of underneath her dragon headdress. And she's been laying there for like 8 hours now because you guys went and took a long rest. So you hear this kind of like creaking as the rigor mortis kind of like settles away and the contractions kind of open back up, and this little kobold is now staying in front of you, kind of goo running out of and down its eye, a little bit bloated at this point. Partially the head is crushed a bit, and it's just standing there awaiting command.
Have some maggots started to form in there yet? 8 hours might be a little
might be a little early for the maggots. The cave seems pretty clean.
Like it's a kobold cave. They probably ate the maggots. So
a little racist, but okay.
Pretty much. Just because they're delicious, they're good eating. So, Qatar, would we like to have our friend here walk ahead of you? We choose corridor, send her. You can kind of watch from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I am within 60 feet, we should be good. I just tell which direction to walk.
I would delight in seeing her walking corpse get decimated. So, yes.
Okay. So she kind of walks over here, and are you feeling like we're gonna kind of head north here, or where?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Through the.
Okay. And I think Victor is gonna he'll split the difference. here, still kind of keeping an eye on Dariana. And here we go. So I tell the corpse. It says here I can give command. Just keep easy command. So I'm just gonna tell him to walk at like a slow pace forward, and then it seems like it just says mental command, so I don't have to actually say anything to it. And I can. You said I can see dark vision 60 feet. I've got to be 60 feet from him anyway, so that's kind of convenient. And so, so I will just kind of mentally command him as I walk him, so you guys don't have to hear me talking to him. I can't see through his eyes, so do we want our buddy Annie to kind of give us some eyes?
Well, I was kind of leaving Annie back behind us
Okay.
a little bit.
Give a guard.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
But as long as we're within 60, we can see the zombie.
So what I'll do is I'm kind of Cutter. If you do not mind, Cutter, you can. I know sometimes you used to use those hand signals. Perhaps you could tell me like when to tell her go forward and when to stop. Because you can see, I can't see yet around that corner.
Yes, I will keep an eye out, of course.
All right.
And I'm actually going to unsheath my sword as I move forward.
And I'm pretty sure Victor, because it's a bonus action, he can keep the Toll the Dead still kind of readied. Okay. So
Gotcha.
she's in blackness right now, so I want to stop moving her just in case I'm into rocks.
So real quick, I'm just looking over everyone's everything so I can see what I can use on you. It looks like we have 3 people with blue cards, but Victor, you have a red card. Did I
do have a red,
use?
yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
You don't tell me the reds. I used my blue.
don't.
I knew what my blue is. Yeah, you kind of keep them secret so you can drop a bomb on us.
Yeah, I don't have it written in my GM note, so I'm just gonna have to draw a new red card
Yeah,
for
you
you.
should. I think I've gotten away with enough jackassery that you can drop a bomb on Victor. I think there's some good cards.
And Ryan, I used my blue card during the last encounter, so I deleted it.
Yeah, I don't have you then. I have a Cutter blue card, a Sylvester blue card, and a Dariana blue card. And then yeah, let me just throw on a Matt red card real quick.
What's my blue?
It's up in the thing.
Yes, but you have plus 1d10 on a saving throw.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's
Jess has a free succeed on the skill check, Eric. If you need.
so my blue.
Don't forget.
10 on a skill.
You have plus 1d10 on saving throw.
Okay.
She can auto succeed on a skill check.
Yeah.
Could come in handy.
And mine, I think, is a bonus. Let me look it up here. 1d12 to a skill or attack roll.
Okay.
And then don't forget, it looks like we got 2 people with advantage. Those big dots on your tokens are there for a reason, so don't forget to use them.
Yeah.
The blue dot is blue card, the red dot is red card, and the green dot is inspiration. So people have those. I actually think Dariana made some. I don't remember the joke she made last time, or maybe it was Sylvester. I think it was your names you got inspiration for last time.
Yeah.
The list of names.
There's so many.
I know. Then it started bleeding into reality. Like, wasn't
I've got a few of them.
Margaret Thatcher or something?
Yeah,
was one?
It was.
It's hard to come up with names.
Yeah, like you
Blitzer.
had a great list, and you're like, I'm running out of gas. Fuck it, and you just kept going.
One was Commodore 64.
Yeah, Commodore
Elvis.
64. Yeah,
The Warforged. Yeah.
That's
Aristotle.
Right. Aristotle.
Finch Kelleran. Pacheco, something like that. There's a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't even remember. He's just.
I gotta rewatch it and write them down.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, I'm just gonna keep moving forward, following our zombie lady.
So is this part of the tunnel where it's kind of like a space and a half ish wide? Can we pass by each other here?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you'll be able to pass by.
Tight, but we could probably
a
get
bit.
by each other. Yeah.
Yeah. So as this kobold kind of makes their way up and forward, you see this kind of space open up.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and again, I'm kind of like keeping my distance with my sword at the ready as I follow her.
And I'm just kind of shambling her.
Okay.
Gotcha. Let me just do some things. Prep some areas, yada yada.
Nothing to hear.
Drop some tokens on the map.
And it's still dead quiet
Yeah.
in here, other than those feet that we heard run.
Yeah. I kind of want to listen. I want to stop and listen. And other than her kind of
Okay.
crunching on the ground.
Yeah.
do I hear
Roll me
anything?
a perception. Since you're just kind of listening in a broad area.
Okay. There we go.
What'd you get?
22.
22. You hear a kind of rumbling up ahead, but it seems to be very rhythmic.
Like a beat, kind of?
Not so much a beat. It's more like a...
Oh, like a vocal rumbling.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to hop back here and hold my hand up to signify stop to Victor.
And she stops kind of where I have her, I guess, because I can't see any further anyways.
And then I'm gonna just approach all of them and keep my voice down. There is something big ahead. I heard a low rumbling sound like the earth moving, but it wasn't. I haven't seen anything yet, though.
Sounds like what we might be looking for.
That is what I'm thinking.
Which is the staff. How does that make a rumbling?
Well, there was rumor of a dragon.
Not the one we killed.
I don't think so.
If you want, we can.
What
Go ahead.
what we destroyed is not like any cave dragon I've ever heard described.
No, you do not want to fight one of those. You run.
What was our plan then? Because I'm pretty sure Narosing said that this was what's the name? Gondecap was cave dragon, yes?
Dude,
do we have some sort of like explosives that we could attach to the zombie and just have it walk in and blow up?
Yeah, I think you have the bag, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think.
gonna suicide bomber the
I don't remember,
reanimated.
Well,
I'm just
technically
thinking,
not. It's already. She's already dead.
All right,
so-
she's already dead. So
Yeah.
I don't.
whatever.
So
It's already dead.
on that list, we don't have anything that blows up like that. I'm wondering if I guess we don't have a glyph of warding or anything like that.
No, but we had we had some jars of alchemist fire we got from that safe in
Oh,
what was the main city?
Zobak.
Zobak.
Oh.
But I don't see it on the list. But I know
Yeah,
we had it and we hadn't used it, which is weird.
I mean, he gave me the list of. I think we should just go with his list because we also don't know what Beatum took with him. Because I'm assuming he
Yeah.
took that thing of water.
Maybe he really needed that alchemist fire. Okay.
We don't know, right? He was being hunted, because he also had that awesome thing that pumped like endless water. He took that with him too, apparently. So.
And
Oh yeah, when he gave the list, I specifically said if there's anything Beatum would have on him,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, and he probably was worried about Brian too, right? Because Brian's like anti-water.
But he did leave us the gimp mask, so that's good.
So we're good. We could dress the shaman up as a gimp.
God.
Oh, that's
Couldn't hurt.
Great idea,
Okay.
guys.
Okay, let's see if we got what we can do with her.
Well, do we want to?
So we could also, though, we have that other kobold body. Like we could just have her stand guard there, and like if we hear her get blown up, because she won't attack anything, I could just order her to stand guard, and I can make the other undead one, and we could do the same thing in a different direction.
Is there anything you
Right.
can do to see through her eyes?
Unfortunately, not, my friend. These are
I
these are
can,
very dumb telephones. Yeah.
I can send Annie up to peer over her shoulder.
Oh, that might not be a bad idea. And I will let her know. Protect Annie with her useless corpse.
Her unlife.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have Annie go up and kind of just peer. Oop,
Oh, does she have that crazy vision too?
yeah.
Nice.
Well, magical darkness doesn't affect her or anything.
That's awesome.
So what are we doing? What would you like to see? What would you like to do?
Well, so Annie's just flying up and kind of just peering over the zombie kobold's shoulder to
Okay.
see what you can see.
Okay.
She's like
So, yeah.
small size too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It says kobold height is between 2 and 3 feet tall. We should be good.
This one does have a fancy hat on, though.
That's right.
That's another.
That's right.
So as she kind of peers around this room into past the kobold's shoulders, a large room seems to, a large cavern space appears to be what she can see. Ooh, that's quite the polyagonal right there.
Oh.
Hmm.
And as she peers around this kobold's shoulder, she sees this massive, massive shape curled up, apparently dozing. Let me.
It's like a centipede dragon.
Yeah, so you know,
Horrifying.
you guys, we had previously talked about what cave dragons are like. It's covered in these massive spikes. It's got an eyeless head, and it's got an eel-like hide. Definitely different than any dragon you've seen before. It's almost more like a giant winged worm. Know that they are the apex predators of the underworld, the stuff of nightmares for creatures down here, born eyeless with long, thin spikes that help them navigate tunnels or seal passages around them. They have stunted wings that are little more than feelers used in rushing down tunnels, and their narrow snouts poke into tight passages with their tongues scour for bats and vermin. You also, you know, when you rolled this earlier, knew that they were ravenous marauders. They are hungry and ready to eat absolutely everything, devouring undead plant creatures or anything organic. And it's hard to find an ancient cave dragon because they will literally not stop eating until they've wiped out an entire area and die of hunger.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
See anything else in there? Perhaps a staff, for instance, or a place a staff might be. Any other treasure? I see some tunnels going in the back, but
You don't. She does not see really anything besides, what she sees are, farther distances out. If you got farther, there are spaces, that you haven't seen yet. But this creature seems to be in the largest open kind of space here, not not on any treasure or anything.
So what I know of these things from being here, clearly they're blind, so they don't hunt by sight. Do I know if it's sound or do they have some kind of weird extrasensory like vibration or touch, or do I know anything like that?
Why don't you roll me a history or nature?
Okay, let's see here. They're both +0, so I'm gonna bless it. Oh, nice.
We're using a
History or
bless
nature?
here.
I feel like I'm gonna do a history roll. Yeah, so it's +1.
Come on, buddy.
Oh god, I got an
You guys are,
I got an 8.
Crazy.
yeah. You don't recall any information on exactly how they.
Actually, wait. You know what? Can I also use my blue card? Or no?
And
Since
what
I
is your blue
blessed it.
card?
It is a plus
Yeah, you can.
1d12 on a skill or attack roll.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna also use my d12, and please, for the love
Come
of
on,
God,
12.
don't be a 1. Oh God. Oh well.
I assume you rolled poorly.
I
That's
rolled a
11.
3.
got you
So
to 11.
Yeah, we've got 11.
yeah, I guess we got 11. So
Louder than
It
10.
turned all the way up.
Yeah.
better than average. Just barely.
You don't know the specific ways in which they perceive, but you know that they are capable of perceiving around them to a pretty far distance.
Got it.
Like, Eric, are you whispering to us like that this giant sleeping
Yeah.
thing is
So
there?
I'd be whispering what Annie sees, and I'd be really whispering now that I've seen it through her eyes as well.
I believe more terrifying that it is asleep, yes. It's not
Do we have anything that can imprison it or keep it from
So how big is
send
it?
it away?
How large is this thing?
Oh, it's big. It is bordering on huge.
Okay. Like dimensionally speaking?
Yeah. Dimensionally speaking, it's fucking big.
Fucking big.
Is Sylvester, is it bigger than that crazy statue goddess we fought in Seawall underneath tomb?
That's what I was getting at. Is it bigger
Yeah.
than that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do we think perhaps we bring zombie back, used to find that we should not go one direction because last time we do that not go well for us. Perhaps we find a way to approach while still asleep from many directions.
Well, we don't see the treasure that we seek does not appear to be here. We're not here to kill the dragon. We're here for the
true.
staff.
Exactly.
Uh,
I think we should go look down some other tunnels and walk softly,
okay.
but carry a big stick.
Should have zombie
Roosevelt on you.
should the zombie come back then? Yes.
Yeah, perhaps.
Okay, she kind of shambles.
It is curious, though, if this thing does detect, however it does, why didn't it come for us before? We weren't exactly quiet coming in.
We only destroyed a bone dragon.
Perhaps he's just not scared at all.
And set off every trap in the building.
Yes. One that was made of bells.
Well,
Because I've been waiting for you.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Okay.
It speaks.
now, did we hear that like telepathically, or was that just it
Yeah.
speak? No.
Or through
Okay.
the hallways.
Oh man.
You heard it radiating through the hallways. And with that, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will be right back, everybody.
That's a great voice.
I know. All right.
Hello and welcome back to the Adventure Archive. Our party is fucked. They are delving deep into the dragon graveyard, currently controlled by the cave dragon Gondecap at behest of the last king of the Darakul Narrowsane, seeking his Staff of the Underworld to try to regain power, overthrow the Ghoul Imperium. Not necessarily the party's intention, but they need his help in order to infiltrate Vandacool and stop a ritual from happening that could empower the ghouls and alter the current world order, as it were. They have traveled deep within this dragon graveyard, as some call it, through the cave dragon's kobold army, past a graveyard dragon of bones and fire, and have made their way to this current location, where as they were chatting, deciding what they wanted to do, they heard a rumbling voice echo through the chamber that said that it had been waiting for them. So as you hear this voice, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna respond. I'm gonna say, and why have you been waiting for us?
You entered my space, killed my minions.
Not what we wanted to do. We came to strike a bargain. And I even told your minions we came to help, to talk.
Why don't you come talk to me? Show yourselves.
I thought you couldn't see.
So I can perceive you as at work. Come to me.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna just creep forward.
And Victor's gonna send this guy out ahead of him too.
Kind of
I'm
hanging out behind these
away.
two.
The other tunnel.
Now, are these stalagmites or stalactites right here? Right
A
here.
little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
All
All
right.
right.
Everything's
So-
always a little bit of both.
If I saw Victor moving the kobold zombie ahead, I would have motioned to him to leave it behind.
Yeah,
I
especially because he's like, you killed my minion, so we should probably not like walk
don't wanna
his
show
dead
him that
minion out there like
We
a
brought it
little
back.
trap,
And I'm
trap
going up
fodder.
the other way. Yeah.
What is that? Come.
I think.
Excuse me?
Is it okay if I join you, Sylvester?
Cutter, are you stopping at the mouth of the?
Yeah, basically
tunnel?
I'm just kind of standing between these two stalagmites, whatever it is, and just kind of, making myself visible but having some cover somewhat,
Why did you enter my space?
We came. You have something that we need, but we didn't want to just. I wanted to strike an accord. And I tried talking, but every time we tried, we were attacked.
So as you actually see this creature creeping around, you see not only the image that I sent you, but now that you're close enough, you actually see it's wearing armor.
Of course it is.
Armor.
And what you see are what appear to be these bones tinged in blue. It appears to be wearing another dragon's bones as armor. Even across the top of its head, it has this kind of dragon skull, almost a headdress like that previous wizard you saw. Along its wings, it actually has, the shoulders and wings of a dragon, and down its back, the bones have been lined up along its back.
Okay, that's badass.
That's metal as fuck. Yeah.
And as I said, the bones have this almost like blue tint to them.
Does it look like luminescent, or is it paint? I guess we could see that in dark
It doesn't.
vision, right? No, I
It
guess we
doesn't
couldn't.
necessarily look luminescent, or you can. We'll say that you can fucking tell that it's bluish.
Because it can't take
Dark
it back.
vision
Yeah.
only sees in grays. I can't otherwise describe to
Yeah, it's
you
a grayish
that
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
grayish blue. And you don't get the sense that it's painted or coated. It's not necessarily colored. Like I said, it's almost just like a slight hue.
Okay.
I'll say even that the bones you saw earlier, after the previous kind of bony dragon you found, had a slight reddish tint to them.
Hmm.
Oh.
If that,
I see.
you know.
I see, said the blind cave dragon.
He didn't respond to Sylvester yet, right?
What did he say again?
I said that we had come to
That
Strike a
he
chord.
had something we need.
we needed, we wanted to
yeah.
make a deal. Yeah, and every time we tried to talk, we were attacked. But that was never our intention.
What is the deal you would like to strike?
Well, we are looking for, I'm sure you know, the staff of the underworld.
It's not something you can take from
It's not something, I'm sorry, what?
me.
Oh, something we cannot take from him.
Well, I don't want to take it. I want you to give it.
Give it to you. So you
You're cutting out, Ryan.
How's this? Is this any better?
Yep.
Start cutting out.
So
Yeah.
far.
Yeah. So you cannot take it. I will not give it. So you can or die.
That's unfortunate. Others will come.
They will die as well.
I don't deny your veracity, and if we were to try, we may die.
Sylvester, do you think we could pay
But
for
there's
it?
nothing you would want.
There is nothing you can offer me that is greater than the staff of the underworld. It is the prize of my land, and I will not give it up. So leave.
While we're talking, can I get Annie to sneak on by back there?
Sure, she can sneak. She can try to sneak.
Yeah.
And you hear the voice say,
Keep your little minion away from me.
Oh, she's away from you.
When she says that, we can all hear this.
he's not
Yeah.
talking loudly in this massive rumbling draconic voice that is echoing through the entire space.
Perhaps we should go back, Sylvester.
I've Cutter and Dariana next to me. There he goes. Surely you have something you could try to tempt him with. I mean, maybe the staff is the greatest thing he's seen, but you've been all over the place, right?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, you and Dariana.
I am not one to keep treasures. They do not interest me. So I do not know what I could give.
I'm thinking. Hold
Do
on.
we
We have quite a bit of gems, Sylvester. I do not know if the dragon interested in gems.
He wants to sleep on a bed of them. I want to look and see, do I see a staff at all? Do I see this dragon? He's like curled up on the ground, but I don't see any kind of staff.
You don't see any treasure. So it is very likely that this is not where he keeps it.
Huh. What does this staff do for you?
Doesn't matter what it does for me. It is what it represents.
So it is but a token. You have no use for it beyond that.
Right beyond that, I will do with it what I will.
Sorry, I had to step away. Did he say there's something?
No, I pretty much asked him what does he have a use for the staff, and he just said it's not what it does, it's what it represents. And so it's just kind of his, like, some kind of token or object of his affection, I guess.
So I'll throw out what if the person we're planning on giving it to would be an ally of yours and would rule, other than your area, the underworld? That would make a good ally for you, yes? Other than having your area here, your area could expand and grow.
Would this ally be?
This ally would be... Shit, I have his name written down here.
Narasane. The last king.
The last king of the underworld. And he is planning on taking back over, and the staff is part of that. And I know he would be very, very grateful for your assistance. And would
When
make
you say that, you hear this ear-splitting roar pierce
oh, he
the
doesn't.
darkness. This creature rise up to its full height, head back, bellowing through the entire chamber. You literally have to cover your ears to not start bleeding from them as this sound pierces. And he says,
I have tolerated your ghoul stench in my cave long enough, but no longer.
Uh-oh.
and with that, directed towards you, Sylvester.
It's already
and
moving
this
your
whole-
tokens.
whole space down here. Can I get a
Run
dexterity
away.
saving throw from Sylvester and Victor?
Yes.
Just be like, well, don't mind me.
23.
Ooh.
That's a nat.
And
You already have a blue card. Can't
if
get
I want to
another
use
one.
my inspiration, do I have to pre-use it or use it after?
Oh, you need to
How
take
long
my
have
blue
we
card
played
off,
this
Ryan.
game, Victor?
Okay.
How long have we been playing this game?
I've been playing with a couple different people. Oh, another nat. Okay. 2 nat 20s. Roll
Damn.
20.
You guys are lucky as fuck. So, blue card is off for Jason, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I used it on my history check.
So 0.
The
And then
ball is
let me take it out of the luck card area as well. Why? I'm gonna have to refresh this space. The music will come back on in just a second. And I'll bring that up again. We will edit that and I will take out Jason's blue card. Okay. So with that, my friends, my homies, he is going to just start blasting and directly down
like that?
from just like Danny DeVito. The creature's mouth opens up and what comes out of it is this massive bolt of lightning
Oh shit.
that
Oh,
races down in this direction.
perfect.
For those that don't put 2 and 2 together, lightning is the ability of a blue dragon. Um,
That's awesome.
Damn.
Damn, brother.
so anyone that succeeded on the save, which is both of you, will take half of 39. So that's 38, 15, 19 points of damage as this lightning strike races out of its mouth. And what I would like from all of you, give me 1 second. Don't start yet. Let me make sure that this is cleared out. It's not. I would like you all
To roll for initiative.
Do I roll the zombie as well? Bad coming over.
Are
Or
you
do
gonna
I
fight
do
with the
them?
zombie?
Yeah, because the zombie
I
fight.
mean, I definitely had him walking over there just to throw his. I was gonna try to throw him in front of Sly, but he was shambling, so he never got there. I'm gonna have him do something.
So if they're gonna be in the fight, sure, throw it in there.
All right.
And let's switch this up here. Let's this is a big one. Let's rock some of this.
So I'll just do a 20. Let me see what that step. -2. Nice.
Is this the
Great
like
name for that song.
9-inch dragons?
9-inch dragons.
Is that what we decided this one was called?
No, it was something else. It's something.
Yeah.
So that 18 is the lizard. He rolled a nat 20 too. So kobold. Oh damn, Sylvester, you rolled it. Dariana rolled a 22. That's 4 nat 20s in the last 10 rolls.
Yeah, Dariana got a nat 20 on her initiative.
Yeah, initiative doesn't count for
I know.
And then I got to do
cards, unfortunately.
Oh, does Victor get a blue for the deck save or no?
Oh yeah, I mean technically,
Oh,
I guess
cool.
it is a
Could come in handy.
it is a deck saver saving throw. Yeah. So you
And he's a 14.
get a plus 1d6 on a skill check or attack roll.
Okay.
So let me make sure that Victor has a blue card. You'll also have a blue one of those. And then let me add it into the luck deck. Boom. There we go. And we'll put this away. We'll make sure everyone is in the appropriate initiative. And we'll just do a quick TPK.
That was awesome that he had lightning.
Actually, just gonna bring this guy up big over here so I can see its whole stat block. All right. So, looking at what we got going on. In the order. And you said Annie had a 14?
Yep.
And don't forget, if you click her and roll initiative, it will add her in.
Okay.
Right click. But yeah, this is the 9-inch dungeons or whatever that we called it. So Daryana is actually gonna go first. Daryana, Cutter, Corin. Oh, I forgot to add. I forgot to add this big guy in here. What did I say? What did I just roll? 14.
Yeah.
And then what did you just say?
The zombie got an 18 at minus.
Oh, I got to add turn in for the zombie too.
Yeah, I clicked on it, but it wasn't.
Yeah. So let's descending this again. So, well, now it put Cutter at the top. So Cutter, you start, then Daryana, then the zombie, then Corin, then Gondecap, then Annie, Victor, and Sylvester bringing up the end with a 5. So, Cutter, as this massive cave dragon wearing blue dragon armor shoots its lightning breath at your companions, just at hearing the name Narrowsane. What are you doing?
I'm going to move up here where Annie is, behind this bit of cave or wall, cave wall.
Okay.
And then take a look around, see what's this way.
Okay. You. Don't reveal areas. There it goes. Okay. You see this?
Okay, so I just see a kobold down here.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of, it appears to be kind of hiding behind a little, column area there, like peeking out, just watching what's happening.
Okay, so that was 5, 10, and you said these are like half speed, right?
In the small spaces are half speed. Hey, raid from Phoenix. How's it going, Phoenix? Hello. You guys are coming in at a good time. The party has just fudged up and is now in combat with a massive cave dragon wearing the bones of a blue dragon. And a cave dragon looks like this. So hello, welcome in, and thank you so much for the raid, Phoenix. Hope you've been doing well. Now, friends, what are we doing?
I'm gonna hold right there. I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. So, next up we have Dariana. Sylvester, what is Dariana doing?
Can she get past the person in front of her, or is it too narrow?
It is a tight, narrow corridor. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say that she can. That he's just like right at the entrance to it. So if she just, you know.
Okay, she's just gonna poke right there and Eldritch Blast that guy.
All right, go for it.
Damn. There we go, buddy.
Oh, dang.
Crit.
So,
Crit.
yeah. So you don't have the crits turned on either in your Beyond 20.
Well, that was her. I cast it through her thing.
Oh, it should still be through your thing. So why don't we just make sure everybody real quick before this combat goes in, just to make sure. If you click into your Beyond 20, and you go into the more option section, when you go down to the where it says
Advanced
critical hit rule.
Yeah.
You want to have it selected to homebrew perfect rolls, and that should give you the auto full damage on the crit roll part of it.
Okay, where do I find that again?
That's the extension.
Yeah, if you go into the extension. So you should see probably in your address bar, like to the right of it, there's a red D20 with a B on it.
Character setting.
How about we just do it after? So we'll just say, yeah, so you got unfortunately on your crit, you rolled a 1 plus your 10, so that's 11 damage.
Okay.
Let's see what it's resistant to.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
mine's old too. Homebrew. Okay,
Should be perfect, the perfect rolls.
got it.
Homebrew perfect rolls. So that was your first blast. I believe she gets 3 beams.
Yes.
Remember, we did long rest. She's
Sorceress.
got all of her spells back.
Yeah, sorceress with Eldritch Blast. Dang, you're rolling a lot better than Dariana does, is all I'm saying.
So another 9 damage.
Yeah,
And the third one,
fudge.
20 for 2.
Yeah, so as you push past Corn and you go into this open cavern space, you also see, still disguised as Zeracool, you see this massive cave dragon just kind of recoiling from that lightning blast. It actually filled the whole chamber with this bright white light. And as it kind of recoils from that, Eldritch blasts fly out and strike its, armored hide. And yeah, you hit it and it does damage.
All right, she's going to retreat back. We're back down here.
Okay. All right, who is next? That is going to be the zombie. What is the kobold wizard zombie doing?
Zombie was already had been directed by Vector to kind of shamble towards him. So I take 5, 10, 15. He's just gonna stand guard right in that hole right there.
Okay, Corin, what are you doing?
I haven't even seen the thing yet, so I'm gonna go take a peek.
All right.
I'm gonna walk out to here, and I see it. It's probably not looking at me, right?
I mean, Sure.
Hey, not that it matters. I was just curious. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna piss it off and attack it.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Sarathos.
Oh yeah.
Give me 1 second.
29.
Creature can introduce adjacent. 29 will definitely hit. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna use menacing attack.
Okay.
So it needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. I also add a superiority dice.
Wisdom saving throw, DC 17. All right.
That's didn't mean to roll 5d10. Meant to roll 1d10. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's good for us.
So what's gonna happen?
It's frightened.
So,
Dang.
it's gonna just choose not to be frightened.
All right, got it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
you know. I mean, what's a dragon without legendary resistances?
That's awesome.
Yeah. We'll see.
Uh,
Are you doing anything
okay.
else?
I'm gonna do a full. I'm taking a full round attack, so I'm just gonna keep hitting it.
Okay. Just give me your total damage when you're
Yep.
all done with your attacks.
Does 16 hit?
16 misses. No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
24. And
24 will
I'm
hit,
gonna
yeah.
use another menacing attack.
Okay. I'll let that go. I'll let it be quote unquote frightened.
Okay. So total damage 16,
Quote unquote.
27, 31. 31 damage.
That's great.
All right.
Then I'll take my Polearm Master bonus action and hit it with the blunt end of a weapon.
Okay.
How do I roll that? Sorry.
It should just be, yeah, it should be on there, or you can just do an attack. and
Oh
then
yeah,
see
use
how
the same
damage.
modifier as primary weapon. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And 16 miss, so that's it.
Yeah, cool. All right, so, and then when I'm frightened, it's just disadvantage on the source of my fear, right?
Has a disadvantage in ability and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within the line of sight and can't willingly move closer to me.
Gotcha. Not really worried about that. What it's going to do, actually, is look directly at you. Open its mouth. And could I get a Constitution saving throw from you, from Cutter, and from Annie?
Oh no.
I'm gonna bless mine.
Should I, guys? Let me see.
I
what my
didn't
con-
need it.
Let's see what my con is.
I'm definitely gonna bless Annie.
Damn, another crit. Yes, Corn.
My con is not so hot, but what the fuck? Let's just roll the dice.
Kim.
here. 12.
So Cam, you got a 28. Sylvester, and you got a 3. Cutter, you got a 12. So
No.
as it,
Wait. That 3's her. That's her blast.
oh, the blast. Okay, go for it.
So she's at 19.
Cool. So she succeeds. So she only takes half of 16d6.
Fucking. Wait, oh wait, she was fine.
Oh.
16d6? Holy shit.
As
That's a
it
big number.
as the cave dragon opens its mouth and this poisonous black cloud pours from its mouth, filling up this whole kind of space over here.
What kind of damage
and-
is it?
Yeah.
Poison damage.
Okay,
Oh,
so I get
Annie's fine.
half damage and advantage.
She's
on
immune
a
to
saving
poison
throw.
too?
Immune to poison.
Is that a
Yeah.
Daracool?
I'm
Trait.
resistant. Yeah.
No, Annie's immune.
No,
So-
I'm asking Cutter. Is it,
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
because
it's
you're a Daracool?
Yeah, it's a Daracool. You're a necrotic, and so on
Resistance?
poison. Yeah, on poison it says half damage and advantage on saving throw. So I
Yeah.
guess I need to roll my saving throw again to see if
You're resistant to necrotic damage, poison damage, immune to disease, and advantage on
Alright,
throws
let's see
against
if I get a
charmed
better
or
roll.
poisoned.
Con. Here we go.
Good thing we sent all the
Nope,
dead people in.
not any better. So I guess I'm taking
Oh.
half of whatever this is. Right? half
Yeah.
damage. So what was the total? A 65? Good God.
I would take
So
a quarter.
yeah, so you would take so 60, let's say 64 is 32. So everybody that failed, that's not Daracool. Basically, Andy takes nothing in the two Daracool, take half of 32, which is what, 16?
Oh, but I,
Well, no,
so
I
but I
failed.
saved.
So
He failed, and I.
so you
he
take
takes-
Oh, so you just
32
take
and I
half.
take-
So
I
you
take
take
half,
32 and you take 16, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you failed. Can you not be poisoned?
just says half damage and advantage on saving throw. And I don't see it says like I'm.
Yeah, it doesn't say immune to being poisoned.
Yeah.
So you are poisoned. You have the poisoned condition, Cutter. Poison. Gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And the poisoned breath of a cave dragon gives you those things until you take a long or short rest or it is removed from you.
Great.
And Victor, you do not see this happening.
Yep.
Also, I would like everyone that can see the dragon right now to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
That includes zombie.
2 20s in a row.
Yep.
Damn.
That's the zombie.
The zombie is a 14. So did everybody? So that's Corin, that's Cutter, that's Annie, that's
I
Sylvester,
can't
that's
s-
Victor. Are you saying?
I'm kind of behind this.
I don't think Victor can see
I'm
him.
behind this wall. I don't think I'm in direct line of sight.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just see. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Everybody needs to do it anyway. Each creature of the dragon's choice that is within 120 feet and is aware of it.
Oh,
You don't even have to
aware.
see it.
The
And it's a
cave, yeah, the
wisdom?
cave.
Everybody, wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Gotcha. Here we go.
18.
So my second one there is for Dariana. She got 21. Says
Cool.
Rick.
So anyone that got less than an 18 is now frightened of this dragon. Which is what I should have done when it roared. I forgot it had frightening presence, or you would have all started with being afraid. So, who all got a scared?
Victor.
Victor.
Cutter,
Big
you
baby.
did too.
and
I
the
did? You said
zombie.
less than an 18. I got an 18.
Oh, what is this? Oh, that was a con save. So I see a Sylvester roll. I see a Cutter roll. I see. So Victor is a scared. So we'll give you an orange token. Your second one is Dariana. So literally, is that it? Victor's the only one that failed?
And the zombie.
Gotcha. All right. So
I
you
gotta
are
roll.
a scared.
Wait, I got to roll Annie. Let me click on her. Where is she? There she is. And it's con,
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Is it just the end of the dragon's next turn?
1 minute, and you can
Wow.
repeat the save.
Oh, Annie failed.
Annie is a scared too. So if you are scared, you can't move closer, and you have disadvantage on attack. So Victor, you cannot move closer. You have disadvantage on attacks. And that. That will be the end of the first round. Yeah. So that'll be it. Annie, what is Annie doing?
Solid turn.
So she's scared. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So she's taken off and she's flying to here. She dashed.
She can't move closer to it.
Well, she was right here.
Yeah. And where is she now?
Here.
So yeah, I mean, if it goes down and around, I
Oh,
guess
gotcha.
technically you're not going closer to it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so she gone. All right. Anything else? Oh,
No.
she can make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, awesome.
Victor, what are you doing? You can't move closer. You have disadvantage on all attacks.
Okay. So
She still failed.
he had that, I guess, the Toll the Dead kind of set anyway. So let's just try Toll the Dead. Save is 17 wisdom.
Do you need to be able to see the target? Because you said
Oh.
you couldn't see the target.
You point at one creature you can see within range, so that will
Yep.
not work.
You
and I can't-
specifically said that you could not see it.
Yeah.
So you cannot toll the dead.
Interesting. And I won't see him, so can't put a spiritual weapon out there. Whew, and I saw Annie shoot by. Alright. I think. Sucks. So I think he's just gonna stay where he is, and then if he sees the dragon slide over, like if the dragon comes into sight, he can ready the action to use Toll the Dead, I guess.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. And then
Cool.
yeah.
Sylvester. Face to face with the dragon after being struck by lightning. What are you doing? Eric?
Oh, I'm on mute again.
Muted. I said I'm gonna cast Hold Monster.
Oh man.
Okay. And what does the monster need to do?
Monster needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. My DC is 19.
What level is that spell being cast at?
5th. It's from the wand.
So. Oh, it's from the wand.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just look at something real quick. Okay. So the spell fails. Not so much. I guess you could try to counter my counter spell if you would like to do that.
No,
But yeah.
just wasting
So the hold monster. So you don't see that it fails. It doesn't even get out of your grasp before it seems to almost be like cut from your hands.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna move down here.
Okay. Cutter.
Let's see. 30. So, I'm actually gonna dash here as my bonus action.
Okay.
So
You run right into a kobold.
Yeah, still right, like within his, his range. I'm not getting out of it. If I can go past him, I guess.
Gotcha.
And do I? What do I
It's a
see
tight
over
spot.
here?
You can't go past him.
Okay,
You just
so
run
I
directly into him. Yeah.
Fuck it. Then I'm gonna go. I'm leaving. I'm going down here.
Oh, okay. So instead of going that way, you go down.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
do anything else?
Nah.
Okay. Daryana is up.
All right. I'm gonna have her kind of do almost exactly what you did last time. Right to there, and Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. How long does the fear on from your thing last? Cam?
Till the end of my next turn.
Till the end of your next turn. Okay.
There's the
So
first
it'll be
one.
over before he gets his turn.
All right. Eldritch Blast. There we go.
First one. Second one. Third one.
Dang, these rolls.
22, 28.
Seriously. Eric, I think she does
Damn.
have some bigger spells, though.
I know she does.
I'm just saying.
I know she does.
Yeah.
It's like the big boss
those-
of the thing.
Yeah.
I know.
So those all hit. Now, oh, you know what? I totally forgot. If the zombie was there when the lightning went off, it would have got hit too, right?
Probably.
Lightning went off was
Okay.
to the right of me, like down that hallway.
Gotcha. So it wasn't out visible.
Correct.
Yeah, that was just me.
Gotcha.
And Victor.
Moved like app because like he was coming towards me initially, and then I got zapped.
Gotcha.
Am I supposed to roll
Cool,
a
all right.
wisdom save at the end of my last turn?
Oh, at the end of your turn, yeah, you can roll, and then it's the zombie's turn.
And then, also too, what's in the space right next to me? It's kind of black still, right there.
Oh, I can open that up.
So I think Victor's no longer frightened.
Yeah, you're ain't a scared. What is the zombie doing?
So the zombie, because Victor just kind of shook it off, has to follow my orders, and my order was to just stay in that hole right there and guard. So that's what he's doing.
Gotcha. All right, Corin.
All right, we're gonna hit it again.
Ooh, we got 2 hits.
Ready? And then let me see
Dang,
if I'm gonna
dude.
use anything. No. Yeah, just attacking. So 23 damage.
All right.
And then I'll do the sorry, forgot to roll the that's a miss anyways. Yep, 23 damage.
Okay. And are you moving or anything?
Well, where could I move to? Guess I could move around the corner and not die. Because I don't want to block
try.
in the rest of the party. I'm gonna move. Yeah, I will move up to here, I guess. Where can I get to the corner?
It's difficult terrain once you hit here.
So
So
5, 15,
10, 15.
25.
Yep, that's what you can get to. So this creature ain't no more scared of you, and it is not happy, and it is going to move right here. Actually, it doesn't even need to move that far.
Does it go through the wall?
No, yeah. Oh no, it actually does.
Oh.
It earth glides. It earth glides
glide.
through all of these things. Yeah.
Cool.
Can I
It
take my
glides
react?
through.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So, yeah, it doesn't even need to get that close to you. Within 15 feet is all it needs. It glides through stone, dirt, and any other sort of metal as easily as a fish glides through water. So it will
What?
just zoom to the top, and it's going to take 3. We got a lot of stuff that I can do. All right, so don't get that back. So the first thing it's going to do is activate its frightful presence again. So as this thing bears down on you, I need everybody to once again roll me a Scourge check. So that'll be a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, crap. Even if we passed it?
If you have already... Oh, no. It actually doesn't even do that. If everyone either passed it or fell under its effect. So it's either the effect is still active or you succeeded, so it doesn't get it again. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
But it's going to take 3 attacks on you. I don't have a D20 set high enough to do that. So
Are these melee attacks?
oh, that's not what I wanted. They are melee attacks. Why?
Oh, I guess it's out of my range. If its reaches 15 feet, I can't hit it back then, can I?
Right. Yeah. So first attack.
But it looks like these 10s,
Ooh.
I guess.
21 on a plus 13.
Oh,
Oh.
The second one is a 31 to hit,
Yeah, that hits. That's fair.
and the last one's an 18 to hit.
So 18 misses. And I'll use a superiority die to parry one of them to reduce it by a D10.
Okay. Why don't you parry that 31?
Sure. It reduces the damage, not the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, then let me roll
That's
the
fucked
damage.
up.
Ah,
Yeah.
I got a 1, so.
Why don't you parry the highest roll
Yeah.
I had?
All right. So let's
By
let's
1
just
point
go
of
again.
damage.
Yeah.
Let's
He's like,
just-
ooh.
Welcome to DK.
Let's just go ahead
we're
and
so fucked.
we'll so bite, claw, tail. So it hits on the bite and the claw, and it's gonna miss on the tail attack. So so we'll say we got a you take that if it ever comes through.
I don't see anything. I saw you typing, but I didn't see anything come through.
There's so much dice.
Yeah, I know.
Roll
It's
20
like you're
can't handle
breaking
it.
roll 20 with the damage here.
It's actually not
Like
that much damage.
really?
17 points on the bite, plus half of this because you're resistant to poison. What the fuck, bro? Slash roll 1d6. Enter. Jeez, what is... So you take 19 points of damage on the bite.
Okay.
And on the claw, you take... another 17 points of damage. So you take a total of 36 points of damage.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm at some health.
Yeah, we'll say that's enough for now. Yeah, that's enough for now. All right. Annie.
What's that again? This is blocked, this spot right here.
What, over here?
Yeah.
Don't forget, now that you've gone farther away, you can't ever move closer. The farther away you get, the
Okay.
less close you can get. So you can no longer move anywhere closer than that line. So I will reveal some stuff over here that you can see a little bit right there. Yep.
Okay.
So that's what you see over there.
So technically, she'll go right to there. Oop, I didn't.
Yeah, and now she can't get any closer than that again.
Right. But does she get to make her
Yep.
save now?
She does get to make her save.
Ooh, she's rolling bad. Okay.
Yeah, she's still a scared. Victor, you are
All
no
right.
longer a scared.
Yeah, so Victor kind of saw where Sylvester was up in that little nook. And I guess, like, from here, that's like 10 feet of movement, right? Like 5 is 10.
Yeah, 5 is 10.
Okay.
No, in this space here, it's wider than 1 square, so you
Okay.
can have full
So
movement.
we're good. Okay,
Yeah.
so he moves 5 feet. I think from here where Sly was, he can see the dude now. He is going to go ahead and toll the dead. So the thing will have to make a wisdom save against, it's like 17.
Dang,
Okay,
that's a 9.
here we go. This is actually pretty good damage. He's taken damage already, I'm pretty sure.
He has, yeah.
Okay, good. So it's not, let me do it automatic. So let me see if I can click it over here. D12. Come on, buddy. Yeah. So he takes 27 points of the inescapable necrotic. And then with a bonus action, Victor's going to put the spiritual weapon kind of like right here. Thank you. And then he'll go ahead and take a whack at it. He is going to cast it at level 4. Here we go. Buddy. Oh, shit. So 15. And then he's going to step back. So I guess, so it'll be 5 feet to step back. And then he's kind of seen all this craziness. And so he's going to take in the hallway like 10 more feet, 10 more feet, and that'll be the total of his 30 feet. I'm pretty sure right there.
Oh, I forgot to put the got to put a bar on this guy.
I figured that was on purpose.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
No. I want you guys to see what's going on.
All right, and I'll move this kind of up
Maybe
here so we can see it.
Or a bunch of pluses at the end.
Yeah. It's like 3 bars.
Oh, it's up above.
Oh.
Oh.
This is not what I want.
Oh, we're not doing bad.
Dang, he's halfway?
Okay.
Dang.
Oh, let
It's
me
got to
move
be a
not
baby
what I
dragon
wanted.
then. There's no way this is an adult dragon.
So, and that's all you're doing?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's all I can do. That's fine.
Gotcha. Sylvester, you're up.
I'm gonna step up there and cast the hold monster at it again.
Okay. It'll slice it out again.
Well, it's using up its spell slots at least. Okay. Then I will step right back.
Ah, I didn't realize that. I could have totally done that. Okay. It sucks when you have a stat block this big because you start to lose the things that you can do. Cutter.
So I'm actually gonna creep back out here. And then, so that's pretty much, that's 25. And then I'm gonna dash as a bonus action.
Hey,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Yeah, I can make it all the way over here. So I'm going to make it as far as I can, essentially, behind
Okay.
this wall, and then see what's over here.
You, when you get here,
Oh, fuck.
you see this.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of kobolds kind of huddling. But now they see you. So what do you want to do? Is that it? That's all you got?
What are they? What is their demeanor like? What are they doing? Are they just like startled, or were they? Do they look like they were hiding, or?
They were huddling, yeah, but now that they see you, they're kind of like readying themselves.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna double dash or whatever I gotta do to get over here into this area.
you've gone like a million feet. I don't know. So you got 30
Well,
feet to like here,
Then
5,
I-
10, 15, 20. You can get to like here. That's about as far as you
Well, I
can go.
can double dash. I can, right?
The bonus action.
So you took an action to dash.
And a bonus action. Can I get that far?
Movement action and the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That is literally that is the distance you can get. It's like right there.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna end it there.
Gotcha. You can unlock this whole area. And as you do, you begin to hear the rattle of bones.
Oh, great. Like before?
Like before.
Oh no.
2 fucking ones?
Wouldn't he? Oh my god.
I like run by 3 kobolds to run into 2 fucking giant dragons.
And what the bones form together and rise up as a green and black graveyard dragon.
Yeah. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I was like, these kobolds, I could take these. I need a bigger adversary. So I kept going.
Yeah. So, Dariana, what are you doing?
Don't you have a nuke spell, Dariana? Something? You're muted again.
I hadn't said anything yet. I was pausing. She does have some big spells, but it seems like anytime anything big comes, he just saves or counter spells.
Or he just goes
So-
like, I'm not gonna do that.
Right, exactly. So it just feels like a waste at this point. So she's gonna do what she's been doing. She's gonna step right there and Eldritch Blast the guy. Because that's been effective. It's been the most effective
She's
thing.
been
we've done.
chipping away at him.
Yeah.
Oh, and a crit! Mm.
God damn, dude.
Oh, I gotta do the third one. Okay, so only 1 hit, but it was a crit.
Yeah, for 13 damage. Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
it.
All right.
So, and then right back to where she was.
I hope this is
There you
one of
go.
these bosses that, like, when it dies, all of its fucking minions die, because I'm fucked.
You're pretty fucked. I gotta add some
But
turns
you,
in.
you can actually free disengage though, at least.
I
Like,
can disengage. That's
Yeah.
definitely one thing I have.
It's a
So,
benefit going for you.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I'm gonna go hang out with the fucking ropers. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck these dragons.
Yeah, but so Cutter, you're up. And you just ran into.
I'm up again. I just went.
Oh wait, who just? I thought Dariana just went. Oh no, I'm sorry.
I-
It rearranged the order.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Cutter, Dariana, Zomboy. The zombie's up. And
Okay.
it's still a Skurd.
Oh, okay. You know, I never made a wisdom save for him last time.
Oh well,
I thought it was linked to me. Let me roll that real quick.
it's not linked to you. Yeah, 2 separate turns, 2
Okay,
separate
so
creatures.
he just misses it because of the -2, I think.
Right.
Okay, and so
What other darkness we got
he
here?
can't go near him. So I think he just do what he do. He's just gonna stand guard there.
All right,
Dude.
Corin.
Guard the stalactites.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trapped between a rock and a dragon that goes through rocks. So kind of
Swims
kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I know. What did you?
Yeah,
what did
if
you
wanna
go through walls?
disengage-
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes through walls. Hey, what is
Yeah.
that? So can you describe
sounds
what
like
that
a
looks
playground,
like,
like,
as this
discussion.
dragon just comes.
swims.
Does it just? There's just a
It
dragon.
literally says it moves through stone like a fish through water.
Ryan,
God.
So it
That's
literally just
horrifying.
like just parts out of the way. The stuff just like crumbles and is like dust in front of it, moving out of its way.
That is
Yeah.
horrifying.
Doesn't like
Truly
the
horrifying.
Zorn do that? Like back in
So
the day?
all of this thing right here, this no longer
It's
exists.
water.
It's just gone. It's just the
Yeah.
tunnel ground now. There's no it's just
That's
open
awesome.
tunnel area now. So yeah, so here
Does
let me
it
do
does it reappear when he swims out?
This is like the shittiest game
No,
of Pac-Man
it's
we're
gone.
playing, guys.
Pac-Man where you can eat the walls.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like a
Huh.
Pac-Man map, and like,
Well,
but
Yeah, because wasn't it like in old D&D, there was a thing called a Zorn that could
yeah,
like
I remember
shoot through
Zorn.
the
Yeah,
wall.
yeah.
The head, it's like mouth was on its head.
But like XORN, right?
Yeah, XRN. Yeah.
I don't
That's
know
what
what to
this
do.
reminds me
Let me
of.
look that guy up.
That would be a good
So yeah,
metaphor.
Well, I mean, I
those
guess
things
I
no
don't-
longer exist.
Oh,
And now
shit.
it's just regular ass cave. It's regular ass cave.
Regular ass
Yeah.
cave.
Welcome
Regular
to the
ass
ass cave.
Victor's
Yeah.
ass cave.
Victor's
Yeah,
ass
Victor's
cave.
ass cave. Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so
Wonderful.
I guess I don't know about the other shit that Cutter ran into. So I'm just gonna keep fighting, I guess. I'm not dead yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna step into. I'm probably like a block and a half away, so inside my range, like kind of around the corner ish, I guess. I don't know.
So are you
You have 10
so
for
what,
range,
you want to
right?
be within 10?
I want to be within 10 so I could hit it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Go for it.
Corner. There we go. Okay.
So,
Oh, there you go.
Two
Watch
hits.
that red bar go down.
2 hits, yeah, 2
Nice.
hits.
And then I'm gonna do. I'll do the menacing attack. Oh, no, it already resisted my frighten. It probably same rules for us resisting its frighten. Is it bigger than large? Is it
Yes.
is it Hweg? Okay.
It's Hoeg.
I can't use any of these then. I'm just going to slap it around then.
Okay. 18.
That's it. No, bonus attack.
All right.
19.
Miss.
19 hit.
No, it does
It's
not.
invisible. Man, I don't know. Fuck. Moving doesn't really do anything because I can just swim through the walls.
You did kind of piss it off.
Yeah,
Piss
I
it off
mean,
pretty solid, yeah.
probably should have just taken the dodge action and sat in the corner. All right, I'm done.
Cool. All right. Annie. Basically, she can just try to save.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have her sit there. So.
All right.
I don't think she's rolled over a 5 so far. Nope.
All right. The first thing this creature is going to do is create an aura of darkness. So, I'm going to, well, let's create this object. Object creation. I'll do a circle, and I'll do some dark gray action here. Okay, so all of this is now black to all of you. And you can see nothing within it, even with your dark vision.
Well,
That's a good sign.
Oh, is it? And then
Is it supposed to be completely opaque?
can you see through it?
No.
Then yes.
Okay. All right. I can't even see my token.
Oh, because you can see nothing.
Okay. Can't even see my.
You can't even
my-
play right now, Cam. Sorry. You're on pause.
Dude.
I can still click on my token. I'm good.
You can click through it. Good. So the first hit will be a 30.
Miss.
Yeah, that hits.
The second hit will be a 16, which I think misses.
That does miss.
Oh, wow. Two 16s on a plus 13.
Nice.
Okay,
Ooh,
Cam.
lucky. Fuck.
Thank God.
So you take 12 plus 1. So you take 13 points of damage.
Okay. So is it in? Well, shit. It's dark. I can't see it. So.
You can't see it.
So what? An attack
Well-
against it would be at disadvantage.
Yeah. So let me actually. What's the easiest fucking way to do this? You know what? Probably the easiest way to do it. Unfortunately, it's gonna, allow metaing. Is to just create.
What you did right there worked. Like, I could see the tokens over the top of the darkness.
Oh yeah, but there's just a much easier way to do it then. So I can just create an aura. There you go. That's even better.
I don't see anything.
And what you got hit, so you're trying to hit back?
I was thinking about, but the fact that it's dark, I don't think he would try to swing at it.
Okay. And then
We don't see anything, by the way. There's no.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't see that? Oh shit. Shit on all of you.
I mean, if we don't see it, it doesn't exist, right?
There you go.
All right,
There
now
you
we
go.
can see it. Damn.
Yep. And the rest of you. Oh shit! I actually get to do that.
That's okay. Oh, so like, do we see the darkness come towards us?
Oh yeah, and it actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
Moves to
Okay.
there and fills this space. So all of you guys literally have no concept. It's just pitch blackness now fills the entire area. You can see absolutely nothing.
Okay.
I guess it's the one time that these tight corridors are helpful. Just can feel it in the walls.
That's awesome.
That's about all you can see or feel, which means if you need to see to target, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah. So yeah. So that will then be the end of this creature's turn. Victor.
So
Let me just make sure there's nothing else that I can do. I don't think I can do that because I've already done multi-attack and a bonus action. I don't think I can just do other ability things. So that'll be an action. So cool.
So I think unfortunately Victor would waste his bonus action taking a swat at where the dragon was with the spiritual hammer.
Okay.
Just to try to get a shot at it. Would he know that it didn't hit because it would make a noise or something? Or like, is that a thing? Or is that too meta?
You're not linked to it. You can't really
Okay,
even,
yeah.
all you can do is
Okay.
like swing.
So now
yeah.
I'm gonna try to get creative here. So the way I read Flame Strike is it says a vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in a location I specify. It doesn't talk about that I have to see it. It just says that I specify it. And Victor knows where this like big wide room is, and he knows where his hammer was, is it possible that like he can drop this 10-foot wide radius cylinder in the middle of the place because he specifies it, or is that breaking the rule? Is that bending it too much?
So it's not necessarily breaking the rules, but when you look at it, you are 5, 10, 15,
Like, I'm in
20.
pitch
You're
black.
30. You're in
Yeah.
pitch black, 30 feet away, around multiple like turns to get to where you were. So unless your spatial relation is so good in the dark and then in pitch blackness. So my thing is, yes, you could try, but you're going to target the area at disadvantage. Like if you were in the room, say you were like here, I would say sure, you can be like, oh, it's right there. But you literally can't even see, and you haven't even been in that area. You know what I mean? It's not like you ran 10 feet away and we're like, okay, it's 10 feet behind me. Like you've been you've peeked in that room and then walked away. So I'll say if you want to, I want an Arcana check at disadvantage to be able to target this specific space that far away after seeing it once.
I think I have a lower power thing that makes more narrative sense. So like his sudden stampede, because like he knows, like he could kind of feel his way up that hallway, right? And he could send the sudden stampede kind of like, he'll probably take out the kobold buddy, but like he can do the 10-foot thing, just like shoot it down that hallway at where the dragon was, kind of where the spiritual hammer swung at. To me, that kind of makes sense. So you conjure up a multitude of face spirits that manifest as galloping horses. I don't have to see anything. They run in a 10-foot wide, 60-foot line in a given direction. They start from the point in range, which would be like right in front of me, and then they go.
Sure.
Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah, this is why I want to just black it out though, because regardless of saying please don't meta, you still.
But like he knows that there's that huge
Yeah.
thing there. He knows that his friend is stranded. And I think
Yeah, go for it.
Hammer.
Yeah. Sure.
So he kind of feels his way up, and then there we go. Second.
He's actually just gonna make this. This is a spell, right?
It's a dex save, so it's one of those like.
But you're casting a spell, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So he can.
What level are you casting it at?
It has to be 4th. It's only 4th.
Yeah, so it fails.
Okay. And then he takes he uses up the rest of his movement, kind of feels his way back down the corridor, and then I guess he can get to here. There we go. So does it just fizzle?
Okay.
Like he doesn't even
come out of your hand.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sylvester.
Okay, so did I see the darkness coming at me or did it just appear around me?
It appeared in front of you and then moved into you.
Okay.
And you have no idea like how deep the darkness went or anything.
I do know where I've been standing because I've been hiding in the same spot for a while. That to my left is a straight tunnel.
Right.
I want to just go that way.
Okay.
And am I half movement or if I'm going
yeah, you're half movement through that narrow tunnel. Yeah.
Okay. But then once I go 10 feet, I'm in normal light, right?
Yeah, anything that's 1 square or smaller is half movement.
So I can get to about there.
Sure.
That's 25 feet, my whole movement.
Right.
And do I see? No. Well, maybe.
Yeah, you see rocks. Yeah.
I think it's all blocked. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to use more movement then. And just go an extra to there.
Okay. And from where you were sitting, you didn't see the dragons come up before either, but as you get to there, you suddenly see this green bone dragon. It's kind of there.
Yay. Green.
Yeah, good times. It's the bone dragon's turns. Let me bring up their stat block again. I didn't expect you guys to race over there.
Well, it's either that or
Ass cave.
die by dragon.
Yeah.
None.
So instead, you're gonna die by
2
dragon.
dragons, yeah. Go big or go home.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
And cave.
So this one is going to take a couple of attacks towards you, Cutter. First one's a nat 20. Ooh, I thought the second one's gonna be a nat 22, but it rolled over to an 8. So I assume a 14 misses you.
Yes.
But it is going to bite at you. So you're gonna take automatically. Are you resistant to acid?
No.
No. So you're automatically gonna take 31 points of damage.
Can I use my uncanny dodge?
Yeah, absolutely. You can cut that right in half. So just do 15.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
And on top of that, you take another 24 damage.
Sweet.
But the creature, it does not move forward at all. It actually kind of almost like huddles back a little bit. But the green one right in front of you is going to open its mouth and release a cone of poison.
Yeah.
So could I get a dexterity saving throw, please?
Sure. And I believe I have something for that too.
Yeah, so you not only succeed, so you take half. You're resistant to poison, so you take half of half.
No, I'm not resistant. Oh yeah, I am. Never mind. I think it was anything that requires a dexterity. Like I don't take anything.
Yeah.
If you succeed on a dexterity, you take, instead of like, all or half, you take half or none. So if you succeed on your dexterity saving throw, you take no damage from something that's dexterity.
Right. So 26 succeed?
Yeah, 26 absolutely succeeds. Ooh, so Sylvester, you actually see Royal next to you. This cloud of poison just pours down this corridor where you were just at.
Awesome. Glad I left there.
Yeah. Yeah, the cone is aimed this way. If he was like here instead, it would have got you, but the cone is aimed out this direction. Actually, I'll say it wraps around a little bit, so let's roll the damage anyway. Fuck.
It's the reach around cone.
The Richard.
It is a reach around cone.
Oh my god.
And those three kobolds, the poison just wraps around that little space they're in. And as they're readying themselves to attack, this green poison just pours into their area. And as it clears out, three of them are just dead on the ground.
Okay.
Cutter, you're up.
Disengage, please and thank you. And down this way. So let's see here. I guess, is that hang on. Is that one of my bonus action things?
Disengage is a bonus. You can either choose to take an action or you can disengage as a bonus action. I think you can dodge, disengage, or hide as bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do that and then move as far as I can down. So these are all double. So 10, 20. I guess I can get down here.
Yeah, that's about as far as you can get with one move. So that's your bonus action and a move. So you still have an action. And you suddenly see Sylvester next to you.
I can't really do anything.
I wave.
Q wave. Do I see this little bastard?
You do see that little bastard
All right,
just kind of huddling at this point.
I'm gonna just take a shot at him, just cuz.
So you're gonna pull out your bow and take a shot at him? All right, go for it.
All right, here we go.
And then, yeah, 19 will hit.
Okay. So unfortunately, piddly damage because no sneak attack. Whoa, don't count the sneak attack. So 6
So
points.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And since that's the top of the turn order, and I know we have someone that needs to head out. Eric, would you like to wrap up here for the night, and we'll pick up the combat again next week?
This is gonna take a lot longer.
I have no idea. It really depends on what you guys do. You can see the health bar, but the health bar hasn't gone down that far since the first couple of attacks. And now there are these other enemies, and now we're pissing off kobolds and darkness. So, I mean, now everything's at disadvantage or can't work and things like that. So we could theoretically probably go for another 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
If you guys, or you guys could fuck it up and do it in like 20 minutes. So.
You guys make the call.
Well, I don't
you're
gotta
the one
go
that has to hit the
anywhere.
road.
Yeah.
I'm not even to lunchtime yet. So you're the one that has to drive. So.
I have to be up in 5 hours, so I also
Yeah,
would tend to vote for calling it.
All right, so we'll call this
Reach around.
halfway through the combat. We'll wrap up for the evening, and we will pick this up again next week. But I know that our cleric will not be here next week. Daryana will be back,
which is good because I was about to spend some of her spells. But I got her this far without expending a big spell slot and full health.
or taking any damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're playing her like Daryana plays, with just kind of like peek out, fire a shot.
I was about to
hide
dimension
back.
door the hell out of there.
Mention door.
Yeah,
You can go.
disintegrates coming
You
in.
don't have to
Yeah.
see where she's going. It's like a great spell.
There you go. So, thank you all for being here. Please be here. Tomorrow, we are doing episode 2 of Victory Basic. Episode 1 was awesome. It was super fun to play. I've been talking a lot more with Circe about that. I still have to keep wrapping up the rest of the dungeon, randomly rolling stuff and trying to get inspiration for that. So, but the odds of them hitting the unoccupied space tomorrow is slim to none. But come up for tomorrow, Victory Basic, 7:00, great time. And on Saturday, Hunter and I will be going through Into the Odd. They already released their PDF of the game pre-print.
What? I need to check my email.
Yeah, go to the Pledge Master. If you don't have it, just let me know. It's in the Pledge Master.
Okay.
So and I'll drop it to you since I know you backed it. But yeah, it's already out. Read through it. Half the book is adventure, so it's actually a really short little rule system we'll go through. We'll be doing that on Weekly Scroll on Saturday. 3 episodes of the Weekly Scroll are now out in podcast form on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Apple Podcasts. Go check those out if you want to listen to Jason and I talk about Merkborg and 2 episodes of a deep dive into Troika. And then tonight, basically every night I have off, I'm trying to edit through another episode. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping not this Saturday, but next Saturday, all the episodes that we currently have will be out. And then we'll start posting those, the review scores to our Instagram, because there is an Instagram for the Weekly Scroll. It's the.weekly.scroll on Instagram. I need to start, since I'm so good at posting on our Adventure Archive Instagram, I figured I'd get yet another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah, because I only have 4 accounts now. So that's what's coming up. Again, Casket lands at the end of the month. We got Matt's one shot for dying a whole lot at the end of December. So thank you all so much for being here. We are going to raid out into let's see who's on and up. Are there people we have not raided into before? Let's see what these people are doing, and then we are going to head out for which ones are these guys? I always forget which ones are the puppet ones and which ones are some of the other ones. Yeah, we got this guy that looks like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So we'll raid into Behold Roleplay. So stick around for us while we raid real quick. Catch us here next week. Mycelium Madness is off again next Monday. We'll be back the following Monday. So next week you're going to get... Tomorrow you're going to get Victory Basic, Saturday, Weekly Scroll. Same stuff again next week, DK, Victory Basic, and the Weekly Scroll. No, Victory Basic will not be here next week because it's Thanksgiving. Just be here every night, and if we're streaming, stick around. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to head to some credits, and we're gonna raid out. So have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.